All right. Hello and welcome to your round six HOH competition. This competition is called Target Practice, and here's how it works. Earlier, you were all provided with a set of questions to answer based on your feelings towards your fellow house guests. We will now put your perceptions to the test as you will be answering those questions for a second time. However, instead of answering with your personal opinions, this time you will be answering with how you believe the majority answered for each question. You are not permitted to use notes for this challenge or assist one another by messaging or verbally providing another with answers. The player with the most points at the end of this challenge will be our new head of household. Are there any questions?
Yes. If you're not able to write on something, are you able to send like a private message or send something to your project?
Yes, if you have to do that, Davey, we understand. So yes, before everyone, so what you're all going to do is you're going to write down your answer, hold it to your chest, like facing your chest. Then, Davey, if you have to send an answer before everyone turns theirs around, you'll PM your answer to us on Discord, and then everyone else will turn their answer around. All right. And then when you guys are writing down your answers, if you could have your hands in frame as much as possible, please. And then Zay, because you're not competing, if you could have your hands in frame, please, as well.
I won't be able to. I have nothing to profit on right now. Sorry. Sorry.
Paris, do you have something to write on or
Yes.
okay.
So I will be announcing publicly who said what answer. So I'm a shady person, so we're gonna do that tonight. And in addition, um, you will not be knowing how many points each person is at. So at the end of all the questions, we will find out who the HOH is. All right. There are no further questions. If everyone is ready, speak now, forever hold your peace. All right. Cool, cool, cool. So, question number one. Who is the funniest in the house?
Just to clarify, if it wasn't clear, you can answer yourself now, unlike earlier on the form where you couldn't. If you feel that you are the funniest in the house, you can certainly write that.
All right. Zach, are we doing like a time limit, you think? Or
No, once you have your answer written down, if you could hold up your paper to your chest so we see that you have it written down, that way we know everybody's ready to go.
right. Looking at everyone. Looks like everyone is ready. Let me check real quick in the confession. All right. Please reveal your answers. All right. So we have Haley saying Mira, Kyle saying Zay, Chris saying Kyle, Mira saying Haley, Carson saying Mira, Haley saying Chris. Paris, yours says Mira, correct? Yes. And Davey wrote down himself. So the correct answer was Zay. All right.
Oh my God, thank
I love the
you.
challenge.
Moving on to the next question. Please clear your boards, or if you're doing a notebook, just be prepared. Question number two. Who would you trust with your life? All right. I think, Chris, are you ready? Okay. Yeah, just for future, if you just want to give a thumbs up, it's just easier to see that way. Thank you so much. All right. Please reveal your answers. Who would you trust with your life? We have Kaylee saying Paris, Kyle saying himself, Chris saying Davy, Mira saying Kyle, Carson saying Kyle, Haley saying Kaylee, Paris saying himself, and Davy said Chris. The correct answer for question number 2, who would you trust with your life? The majority said Kyle.
He's literally a lifeguard.
That's what I thought too.
Question number 3. Who would you most like to remain friends with after the game? If you didn't hear me, who would you like to remain friends with after the game? All right. It looks like everyone is done, so you may now reveal. For question number 3, who would you like to remain friends with after the game? Kaylee said Zay, Kyle said Mira, Chris said Kyle, Mira said Zay, Carson said Kyle, Haley said Kyle, Paris said Zay, and Davy said Zay. The correct answer was Kyle.
Now this is family.
All right. The next question. Question number 4. Who is the hidden snake in the grass? I repeat, who is the hidden snake in the grass? Um, okay. I think everyone is ready. So please reveal your answers for question number 4. Who is the hidden snake in the grass? Kaylee said Carson. Kyle said Carson. Chris said Haley. Mira said Chris. Carson said Carson. Haley said Chris. Paris said Carson. And Davy said Kyle. The correct answer was Carson. All right. Moving on to the next question. The next question is, who needs to do more to win this game? I repeat, who needs to do more to win this game? All right. I believe everyone is ready, so you may now reveal your answers to who needs to do more to win this game. Kaylee said Haley. Kyle said Kaylee. Chris said Haley. Mira said Davy. Carson said Kaylee. Haley, can you hold yours up, please? Haley said Davy. Paris said Davy. And Davy said himself. The correct answer is Kaylee.
Our
Alright.
names rhymed.
I know there's a
I
lot of
say the Ailey's going Davy Haley Kaylee.
A's. All right. Moving on to the next question. This is a juicy one. Who is the biggest liar here? I repeat, who is the biggest liar here? All right. I believe I have all the answers, so please reveal your answers to who is the biggest liar here. Kaylee said Carson. Kyle said Carson. Chris said Kyle. Mira said Carson. Carson said Carson. Haley said Carson. Paris said Carson. And Davy said Paris.
I think my read's a little off.
You raggedy. No, I'm kidding.
It's bald ass bitch to you.
The correct answer was Carson.
If people could point to my lies, that would be greatly appreciated.
Do you really want that?
I was gonna say, I don't know if we should be out in lies right now in the Zoom call.
Gotta get a bit.
Well, I think it's only fitting we flip the script. Next question. Who is the most honest? I repeat, who is the most honest?
Hey, I gotta check something, but I'm ready.
All right, it looks like everyone is ready, so please reveal your answers to the question of who is the most honest. Kaylee said Haley. Kyle said himself. Chris said Mira. Mira said Paris. Carson said Chris. Haley said herself. Paris said Paris. Davy said Davy. The correct answer was Mira.
It's because all my shit has been dragged out in the open, so I can't lie.
Next question. Who is the most delusional about their game? I repeat, who is the most delusional about their game? Delulu, as the kids say these days.
You're so hip, Nolan.
All right, I believe everyone is ready. Please reveal your answers to who is the most delusional about their game. Kaylee said Davy. Kyle said Chris. Chris said Chris. Mira said Mira. Carson said Haley. Haley said Carson. Paris said Carson. Davy said Haley. The correct answer was Chris.
Finally, I get something. And I am a little Delulu.
I'm doing so bad at this game.
Being
I really
Delulu
fucking
This is
hate
probably
is
that.
the worst
always the
identity subject
Salulu.
ever. Yeah, this is
Yes,
like the worst.
being Delulu is the Salulu.
At least you're not delusional, but like delusional. Oh my God, delusional about being delusional. Like you voted yourself, so that's period.
Yeah, see, I'm aware.
Next question. Who is playing the best game? I repeat, who is playing the best game? All right. It looks like everyone is ready. Please reveal your answers to who is playing the best game.
I'm saying I'm doubling down on my Delulu brain.
All right. Kaylee said Paris. Kyle said Paris. Chris said Chris. Mira said Paris. Carson said Paris. Haley said Paris. Paris said Kyle. And Davy said Zay. The correct answer was Paris.
Oh, you got this. That's so bad.
All right. Next question. Who is going home next? I repeat, who is going home next? Going home, doing your interview with me.
I love how I just gagged and I just pantomimed to the world as if I didn't answer the same survey.
I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know.
All right, it looks like everyone is ready. So please reveal your answers to who is going home next. Kaylee says Kyle. Kyle says Kyle. Chris says Kyle. Mira says Carson. Carson says Haley. Haley says Haley. Paris says Haley. And Davy says Kyle. Now, for this one, this is the first one where there was a tie. So it seems like you guys don't know who's going home next. Well, there are multiple correct answers, and they are Haley, Mira, and Carson. So if you guessed any of those three people, you have scored a point. Now I'm going to double check with production because that was the last question. So I'm going to double check with them, go over the scores, and we will then reveal them from worst to first.
I thought there was another question. It's like who's winning this game or something like that.
That was me, Mira.
We,
Oh wait, never mind. That was not me.
not all the questions
I thought it was me.
were used on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Well, that
That's
was
messy.
fun.
Y'all are
Y'all had my
mess.
instructor looking at me like I was crazy.
Guys.
And to the people who said that I was the funniest, I just want to say thank you. I really do appreciate it. I want to thank my friends, family, and folks at home.
Nah, Zay's too nice. Fuck y'all who said I'm Delulu.
Yeah, someone shut this bitch up.
You're Delulu.
Yo, it's the
Okay,
fact that
so
I think I can
apparently
save
it's
y'all
a
lives.
it's a race to the eviction door between me, Haley, and Carson.
Good luck, y'all.
If it makes you feel better, I was right there. You can come back. Come on now.
Girl, I've been there so many times. Stop putting me there. I don't want to go.
All right, guys and girls. I have the results. Coming in 8th place with a score of 0 points is Davy. Now, coming in a tie for 5th place with 3 points, we have Paris, Kaylee, and Chris. Now, coming in a tie for 3rd place, we have Haley and Mira with 4 points. That means we are down to 2 people. Either Kyle or Carson will win this HOH.
Wild.
Now, the winner of this head of household competition is nobody. We have a tie. In typical Nolan hosting fashion, we have a tie. So we will go to a tiebreaker. Now, remember how I mentioned we did not use all the questions? Well, we're going to go back to some of those. This is sudden death, meaning if you get a question wrong, you will be eliminated. The first person to get a question wrong will lose, and the other person will win HOH. If there is a tie and you both get it wrong, then we will just move on to the next question. If we go through all of them, I believe we have another tiebreaker in store. All right. Are we both prepared mentally?
I mean, no, but yeah.
Good luck.
Good thing I don't care. All right. Moving on. The first question we're going to go with in this tiebreaker is, who do you enjoy calling the most? All right. Please reveal your answers to who do you enjoy calling the most? Carson and Kyle both said Zay. The correct answer was Zay.
Y'all don't gas me up like that. It will go to my head.
Tiebreaker question number 2. Who would place the best on a real season of Big Brother? Please reveal your answers to who would place the best on a real season of Big Brother. Both of you have said Paris. The correct answer was Paris.
I love you guys.
Moving on to tiebreaker question number 3. Who has surprised you the most this season? I repeat, who has surprised you the most this season?
If you throw, I don't know, I'll give you feet pics or something, please.
If I hear feet picks one more time.
That makes me want to win even more. Oh my
Oh,
god.
shut up.
Girl, I've been telling you shirtless pics, not feet pics. They'll work better.
Okay. Please reveal your answers to who has surprised you the most this season. All right. For the first time, you guys have different answers. And I will say, one of you was correct. The correct answer to who has surprised you the most this season is Haley, which means congratulations, Carson. You are the new head of household.
Carson.
Good job, Carson.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Congrats, Carson.
Congrats, Carson.
Thank you. And
Guess
congrats,
what? You
Kyle,
just
too.
did
You
the
put up a
same
good fight.
thing.
What'd you say?
You got the Zay. You did the same thing Zay did. Voted for most likely to be leaving next to wins HOH.
Girl, I got voted all the negative things, so this HOH should be real fun, right?
All right, y'all. So
Biggest liar, most likely to go home next.
we are going to be
Not this
doing
week.
nominations tonight. So
Mhm.
let's say 11:15 Eastern. That's about 38 minutes. Is that okay with you, Carson? Everyone good? I know we don't want to be up too late. All right, perfect. So we're going to go ahead and end the Zoom.